Hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I am Promeet and we are in Goa and we are driving this. Now this is the all new Maruti Suzuki Dzire and let me tell you a quick history about this car. So Maruti Suzuki launched the very first Dzire in 2008. That was the first generation, and what you see over here is the fourth generation of the Dzire. A lot of changes have been done to this vehicle on the exterior and the interior. So let's quickly start this video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this car. So as you can see over here, this is a brand new headlamp cluster. It's very sleek, and over here you can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You have 6 reflectors all together, and the complete setup is a LED setup. You get the DRLs over here. However, the indicator is still a halogen unit. You also get LED fog lamps over here, and you can see that the bumper has completely changed. The front fascia is completely different. You get a flat grille over here. You get some piano black elements, a Suzuki logo and a front parking camera. That is the part of the 360-degree camera feature that this car gets. Overall, does not get very aggressive hood lines, but you can see it gets some subtle hood lines over here, makes the car look slightly more muscular from the front end. Now let's move on to the side profile, and over here you will notice that you get these 15-inch dual tone diamond cut alloy wheels. They are shredded with Seat Secure Drive, and the tire profile is 185. Also, you can see you get body colored ORVM with an integrated indicator. You have a camera over here. Again, that's a part of the 360-degree camera. So basically there are 4 cameras, one at the front, one at the back, and 2 on the ORVMs. Over here you can see you get some brushed aluminium finish on the window trim. You get body colored door handles, and you get request sensor on each side, the driver and the passenger side as well. The ground clearance of the vehicle is around 163 mm, which may not sound a lot, but yeah, it definitely is a pretty decent ground clearance. Overall, you can see you get a shark fin antenna over here, and for the first time the Dzire comes with a sunroof. It's a small sunroof, but it definitely gets a sunroof. So yeah, this is the side profile, and you can see over here that the roof line slopes over here. And if you move to the back, you will notice that you get this boot lift spoiler that now accentuates the look of the vehicle, makes it a little more sportier from the rear section. Plus, you can see over here, this is the tail light section, and again it gets these clear lens tail lamp. Looks really good. It's a mix and match of LED and halogen. If you move to the back over here, you can see you get the Dzire badging over here. You get a chrome strip that runs along the boot lid. You also get this logo, and obviously the camera is present over here. Now the bumper is also different. It is a sporty bumper, and you get a high stop mount light. You don't get a wiper with a washer, but you get defoggers over here. Now let's open the boot. 3 ways to open the boot. Now the regular way that you can open it from where your driver's side. The second way, you have a request sensor over here, and if you come close and see this, now this key gets a dedicated boot release button. So if you hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, the boot opens up. And okay, so this boot is a 382-liter boot, and you can see we have some luggage over here, so it can easily accommodate luggage for 4 people, and the boot lid is pretty light. Also, one more thing that I would like to point out is that you can see over here there is some space over here that is slightly the wires are exposed, so if Maruti could just cover this up with a fabric or a cloth, it would be really nice. The boot lid is really light, and so this completes the exterior of the car. So now let's move on to the inside, and I'll tell you everything that you need to know that has changed on the interior of the all-new Dzire. So now we are at the rear section of the Dzire, and over here you can see you get 2 adjustable headrests. There is no head for the third person. Well, however, now you get an armrest with 2 cup holders. That is really convenient. If your 2 people are traveling, you can just deploy this and go with ease. Also, you can see that the roof over here, it comes down because of this sunroof that is present over here. So the sunroof, when it opens, it has to come over here. But you can see that I have almost an inch and a half of headroom left. For reference, my height is 6'1". This seat is adjusted according to my height, and you can see that leg room is okay. But if I slightly slouch down, you can see I have decent amount of headroom over here. Under the support is okay, not that bad, but could have been slightly better. Plus, another thing that you get over here is now you get AC vents. You have a blower controller over here. You have you have a Type A and a Type C charging socket, some place to keep your phone, and magazine holders over here. And if you see the sunroof from here, it is slightly small, but yeah, you can get a visibility, but you'll have to go a little ahead to see what is happening on the outside. So now let's move on to the front end and I'll tell you what has changed over there. So now we are at the front section, and over here there are a couple of changes that you get on the all-new Dzire. First of all, you can see that the dashboard layout is really nice. You get a dual-tone dashboard. There is no soft touch material over here, but you can see you get some hard plastic, but good quality plastic. You have some elements that look like wood, but that is not actual wood. Also, you have some elements on top as well. Now, this is the 9-inch infotainment system. Is the top of the line infotainment system, but I really don't get the point of having such wide bezels over here. But overall, it displays a lot of information that you need from the vehicle. Like over here, you have TPMS, you can set it to your mileage, and a lot of information. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is wireless on this device. Plus, over here, you get your automatic climate control. You have a small screen displaying your airflow and your temperature and a couple of things that are needed for the air conditioning. Plus, down below you get a wireless charger. Now this is an automatic, there is a manual as well. So this gets a wireless charger, a Type A at the front, and a 12-volt charging socket. You also have 2 cup holders, and as I showed you, this is the key for the vehicle. Overall, the steering wheel is nice. I mean, this front end is obviously taken from the new Swift, so the steering wheel is familiar, the cluster is familiar, the infotainment system, everything looks the same. So you have a flat bottom steering wheel with some brushed aluminium inserts over here, and the steering wheel actually looks really sporty. It's got a good grip to it. Misses out on paddle shifters obviously since an AMT gearbox, but I mean, a paddle shifter should have really helped. You have your wiper stalks over here, your indicator stalks over here, and you can see that inside the AC vents in the middle you get some brushed silver finish. That looks really nice. The overall interior, the seats and all are finished in beige, and you can also see that the door panel also has this beige and silver finishing. So overall, if you talk about the sound system, it has 6 speakers, 2 tweeters and 4 speakers on the door. It's got an Acme sound system. I mean, you have that setting, so I mean, they say that you will get a really nice mesmerizing sound experience, and the sound quality is pretty decent as well. You get a manual dimming IRVM, and yeah, this is the sunroof I was talking about. So small sunroof, and to open this, obviously you can open it and close it from this switch that is present over here. Now if you press the switch for 2 to 3 seconds while opening or closing, it will open and close on its own, but the shade you will have to close on its own. However, when you open it, the shade will open along with the sunroof. So yeah guys, this was the all new Dzire from the inside. Now let's quickly drive this car and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the all new Dzire. So now we're at the driving seat of the all-new Dzire, and let me give you a quick engine brief about this vehicle. So this is powered by a 1.2-liter Z series. That is the new series. You already have that engine on the new Swift. So it's technically the same engine. It's a 3-cylinder petrol. It's naturally aspirated, and this pumps out around 81 bhp of power and 112 Nm of peak torque. This engine is mated to 2 gearbox options. One is a 5-speed manual, and today what we are driving is the 5-speed AMT, the automatic gearbox. So first of all, let me tell you the claimed mileage of these gearboxes. So Maruti Suzuki claims that the manual one gets a mileage of around 24 kilometers to a liter. Well, however, the AMT gets a little more than that, that is around 25 kilometers to a liter. So the automatic gets a little more, that is around 25 kilometers to a liter. Well, this also will be available in a CNG variant, and Maruti claims that you will get around 34 kilometers to 1 kg of CNG, and that is really impressive. However, these are the mileage figures. Now let's tell you how this engine performs. So initially, I mean, the acceleration is slightly linear at the start. It's got a pretty decent mid-range and a decent top end as well. Triple digit speeds come in, but it is not very quick. It's not something that you'll floor and it will push you back into the seat. However, the suspension setup is something that is really impressive on this. I think they have tweaked the suspension in such a way that it is handling corners as well, and on bumpy roads it is absorbing the all the undulations and the broken roads. Suspension setup is really good. It's neither too soft, neither too hard. Apart from that, if you talk about the steering wheel, now the steering wheel is, again, I mean, it is slightly on the lighter side, but it definitely feels good. Steering wheel has as you can see over here, there is just a tilt option. There is no telescopic option for the steering wheel. So I mean, but the driving but the seat that I'm sitting on, the driver's side seat, gets a manual height adjuster. So I mean, finding the right driving position should not be a problem. And since this is a flat bottom steering wheel, tall person like me also can drive, and my legs are not touching the wheel. Apart from that, NVH levels are pretty decent. I mean, it is not completely cutting out from the outside world, but I mean, if there is noise going on the outside, so it will not enter the cabin too much. So apart from that, the seats are really comfortable. I mean, the one that I'm sitting in is definitely, they are very cushiony. They're finished in fabric, and I mean, that's a really good thing, because climate like ours that gets extreme cold and extreme heat, at least these seats don't get heated up very soon as leather seats do. So fabric seats with extra cushioning, I mean, you will have a comfortable ride all over throughout your journey. Now talking about the safety features of this, now this gets 6 airbags as standard across all variants. Apart from that, you get ABS, traction control, hill hold assist, and these are all standard features that you get across all the variants of the all-new Dzire. So yeah guys, this was the all-new Dzire, and it's a pretty decent car to drive. And with this amount of mileage, I think on a full tank, we've not tested it right now, but on a full tank you can easily go up to say around 650 to 700 kilometers without getting to the nearest fuel station. So yeah guys, it is a fantastic car. Now we are going over some bumps, and as you can see, the suspension is absorbing it. And if you really want to corner hard also on this car, you can. Not preferable. Body roll is very minimal in this, but it shifts lane, and the steering response is also at point. So yeah guys, this was the all-new Maruti Suzuki Dzire, and this car comes in 4 variants and you get 7 color options. However, you don't get a dual tone in this, but you get 7 different color options for this car. However, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you need to know anything else about this car, please mention down in the comment section, and also mention what was the best feature that you liked about the all-new Dzire. Till then, I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and drive safe.